Good morning students, welcome to online classes of Sardar Patel Inter College Jaroli Phase 2. In mathematics, we were studying about number system. Today is video number 11. In last video, I have told you about the operations of rational numbers and the operations of irrational numbers. Okay students, I have told you some sums and I have also told you some to remember and learn identities of algebraic identities. Okay, in this chapter we use a lot of algebraic identities, and I have told you about rationalizations, how can we rationalize numerator and how can we rationalize denominator, etc. Okay, so now today video number 11 I am telling you question number 3, exercise 1.5. Okay students, let's start. Exercise 1.5, question number 3. Let's see what is the question number 3. The question number 3 is that recall pi is defined as the ratio of the circumferences say C of a circle, its diameter say D, that is pi is equals to C upon D. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. How will you resolve this contradiction? Okay, the question is that pi is equals to C upon D, where C is equals to circumference of the circle and the D is the diameter. Okay, the question is saying that we know that the value of pi is an irrational number. Pi is an irrational number, but here is pi is equals to C upon D. It seems that it is in the form of P upon Q. So this number should be rational number. So how can you resolve this contradiction? How can we resolve this contradiction? Method is very simple. Okay, we know that circumference of the circle is equals to 2 pi r. Okay students, and the diameter of the circle is 2r. Now see, here is 2 cancel, r cancel, the value is pi. Okay, and we know that pi is a irrational number, so there is no contradiction, hence pi is a irrational number. Okay, so there is no contradiction, hence pi is a irrational number. Okay, that's all. This is your question number 3. This is the solution, and here is another way to solve this, that pi is a irrational number if pi is equal to C upon D. We know that there is second method. What is the method? Pi is equals to C upon D. We know that C is equal to circumference and D is equals to diameter. Okay, every condition should follow it. Every condition should follow it. So we know that the circumference is 2 pi r, and diameter is 2r. We know that r is the radius of the circle. Okay, in this situation, if circumference is a rational number and diameter is also a rational number, then it will be possible to pi is equals to C upon D, will be rational number. If circumference is rational and diameter is rational, we know that rational upon rational gives to rational. Then this is only one point that indicates that the pi is a rational number. But if circumference or diameter, if circumference or diameter or both may be irrational. The mean is that if circumference is rational and diameter is rational, then rational upon rational is equals to rational, then pi is equal to c upon d may be rational number. But circumference or diameter or both may be irrational. If this will be rational and this will be irrational, the whole value is irrational. If this will be irrational and this will be rational, then the whole value is irrational. So the whole value will be irrational. So there is no contradiction. There is no contradiction to say that there is no contradiction, then pi will be irrational. Okay students, this is the second way. Okay, this was the question number 3. Now question number 4, represent 9.3 on number line. Represent root 9.3 on number line. What is the process? Let's see question number 4. Question number 4 is that represent root 9.3 on number line. What is the process? Let's see. You should have a pencil, a scale, okay, eraser and compass. Without compass you can't draw it on number line. Okay, let's see how can we solve it. Then in first we draw 9.3 centimeter line segment, that says AB. Okay, in irrational numbers, if any number is in root 9.3, then every line segment will be extend 1 centimeter. Okay, you will have to increase this line segment to 1 centimeter. There is another value. If there is 7.3, then you should draw 8.3. If it is 5.6, then you should be draw 6.6. 1 centimeter extend your line segment. We will extend it 1 centimeter. Okay. Now draw perpendicular bisector of line segment AC. Perpendicular bisector of line segment AC. You know how we can draw a perpendicular bisector of line AC? Put the compass needle here. Take more than half distance. Take more than half distance and cut 2 arcs opposite sides. Here, from here, take more than half length of line segment AC and cut 1 arc here and 1 arc here. Now pick up your compass and put here point C. Same distance, cut these arcs. Intersect. Okay. Join. Now this is the perpendicular bisector of line segment AC. Here is M. Put your compass needle on M. Put your compass needle on M and open your compass from M to A or M to C. Open your compass from M to A or M to C and open it. Then draw a semicircle this from M. Put here and draw a semicircle this. Okay. Now draw another right angle on B. Here you should draw a right angle on B. How can we draw a right angle? Yeah, put your compass here. Draw an arc if you want. There will be any length. This cut here 60, cut here 120, cut here 90. This is right angle and this is cut here from T. Okay, this is your length of root 9.3. Okay, but we show it on number line. Then put your compass on B and open your compass from B to D. Put your compass on B and open it from B to D and cut an arc which touched line segment AC and extend it. This is your value root 9.3 on the number line. From B to E represent root 9.3 on the number line. Okay students, you have got it. There is really easy. Draw it on your fair copy. Now let's see question number 5. Rationalize the denominators of the following. Question number 5. Question number 5. Rationalize the denominator. The first one is 1 by root 7. Rationalize the denominator. Denominators rationalized. Multiply by root 7, multiply by root 7. Okay? And this will be root 7, root 7, root 7, that is 7. This is your answer. Root 7 upon 7. And the next is question number 2. 1 upon root 7 minus root 6. Rationalize denominator, multiply by root 7 plus root 6. Because this is minus, then this will be multiplied by root 7 plus 6. Just opposite sign. Rationalize had just opposite sign. Root 7 minus root 6, then this is plus. If this is plus, then that is the minus. And the value is multiply by 1 root 7 plus root 6 upon a minus b, a plus b. There is your identity, a square minus b square. That will be root 7 square minus root 6 square. That is root 7 plus root 6 upon 7 square, 7, 6. And the answer will be root 7 plus root 6. That will be 1. This is your answer. Okay students. Now you can solve question number 3 and question number 4 himself. And in another video, I will tell you from question number 6 to 14. Okay? So I am finishing my video. See you in next video. Thank you.